So hey guys, I'm Andre from D&D Jamaica, and for the past year, I've been working on something big. A few friends and I have been creating our own tabletop RPG called Duppies and Gunmen. It's a whole new system that takes Caribbean folklore and puts ordinary people in the helm of a fantastical adventure. It's influenced by mythologies from Jamaica, Haiti, Trinidad and Tobago, Guyana, Barbados, Bahamas, the Americas, Greece, India, Europe, all that. But we'll get into that. For now, just let me introduce my amazing friends who will help me test the game today. Hi, party people.
Whoa.
Hello.
Howdy.
All right, I'm gonna
Should we
ask
have
you.
practiced the intro?
So I'm going to ask you guys to just give me your first name. You can go last, or your handle. Who you will be playing today. Yeah, just your name and your pronouns and your character's name and pronouns, as well as the class and subclass that you picked.
Who's starting?
Who's starting?
Okay, go ahead, Topaz.
All right. Well, there goes my name. All right. So, hello. My name is Topaz, or some people call me Topi for short, or nickname, I guess. My pronouns are she, her. I will be playing in the seat, in the position, in the robes of Deacon Devine. And his pronouns are he, him. Do not be fooled by his name. He is in the character class of criminal.
What kind of criminal?
Subclass scammer.
God damn it.
I feel like that's very on brand for Jamaica though. Like,
I'm sorry. Why did that make me laugh so hard?
Every day it makes me giggle. Every day it makes me giggle. All right, so that was it. I think
yes.
that is it so far.
Okay. You can give me just a brief description of
Deacon.
Deacon Devine.
Deacon Devine.
Don't forget the name.
Double D.
Ooh. Tell me he's got big titties. Please tell me he's got big titties.
I wish. I haven't designed him yet.
Not all of us have designed our characters.
You haven't designed him yet. But thank you for the idea. I will include that into the final production.
Yeah.
It is very important.
All right. So character background, he's from Farin. You know, he's a general idea of him. He is a fair-skinned Caucasian man he talks in a southern drawl because he's from Texas. He's evangelical. He usually is dressed in his priest attire with a little thing. Yes, Jen.
I didn't even know he was wearing that all. I know you mentioned
yes,
it briefly, and it just never clocked me. I guess I just don't see color.
After the intro about him.
Hold on. Yes. So as we were saying.
Well, I do the
Oh my God, not the fan.
Okay. So, like I said, he's from Texas. He speaks with us like a slight southern drawl. He's very conventionally attractive, which adds to his charisma. A lot of people tend to like him. He's tall. I put slim build, but that's tentative considering the design choice.
Double D.
All right.
So, yeah.
So what I'm gonna do, Topaz, because it's possible to just do it right now. Devine, you can change it a bit when you get in, but criminals they get to pick one to any score, that's mind, body, or soul. So Duppies and Gunmen, the skills are divided into 3 main scores. That's mind, body, soul. You get, and then each score has 5 different skills that correspond, and it should allow for any dice roll. You get to choose which score you get to put up. So is he smart, or is he brawly, or dexterous, or is his soul where his uniqueness lies?
I had set it to body,
All right.
mainly because I
Got it,
wanted
got
him to be under that stealth kind of thing. I wanted him to be kind of speedy, kind of stealthy, not necessarily brawly, but
That
you
makes
know,
sense.
agile. That's
All
kind of
right.
what I was going for.
And then he's a scammer, so he gets +1 to convince, which makes sense.
Yes,
I'm gonna just
yes.
bump your convince up by 1. You said you were from foreign. Each background in Duppies and Gunmen gives you a few skills that it increases, and it gives you yard clothes or going out clothes. As I said this out loud, it sounds so ridiculous. So you're from foreign. I'm just surprised I spelled foreign correctly right here. So you get
I
1 to 30.
genuinely am, because I spelt it Farin, and I am disappointed not to see that on the final.
I think for sure I had it the other way and then changed it for some for some legibility reason. All right, so you get +1 to study, +1 to dexterity, and +1 to luck. +1 to study, +1 to dexterity, +1 luck as a foreigner. And that's you. That's the character sheet. You do get items and features that I'll allow you to fill out. I say
I
I'll
get
allow
a
you to fill out,
crowbar.
and then I just look out to see which ones. So you get the nearby bushes feature where you can escape. I think that's a main action. Main action. Okay. Undo.
I can't get over it. I'm sorry. I can't get over it. Escaping into nearby bushes. Talk to me dead serious, Andrew.
And the subclass scammer, you get a fake ID.
bushes.
You get the
Wow.
fake ID and the code switch features. And then you can pick the abilities that you want, and that would be your page all sorted out. And with that, we'll go over to Jen.
Oh, hi, I'm GenNyxie or Jen. I use they, them pronouns, they, fair pronouns. I'm playing Talah, which is a play on Talah. She uses she, they pronouns, and
One
she
sec.
is a
It's coming in a bit warbling.
I have no idea how to say.
Oh, all right, that's fair enough. All right, I interrupted you. Sorry, I'm going to beg you just start over from hi, I'm GenNyxie.
That's from the top, bro.
From
All
the
right.
top, like, top.
Fine. All right, rewind. Hi, I'm GenNyxie. I use they, them pronouns. I'm playing Talah Wayne. She's a natural mystic. From the what? Suburb background?
Oh, you went suburb.
Yeah, I did. Because up until she met the old hag, she was just a normal school.
This is fair. This is fair. And what is she like?
I have pictures of her. I don't know how to give them to you. But
You going to share a
she
screen
is,
is all you're going to do. Can you? Are you
I
able to
should
share a
be able
screen?
to. Oh, I can actually send it in chat. You want me to do that?
Okay. If you send it in chat, they'll be able to see it. I'll just put it up on the screen.
All right. They're sending in chat. Talah is dark skinned. She's short. She's like 5'4". She has like shocking green eyes. Well, you can only see one of them. I don't know which side that is left. You can only you can only see her left eye.
She always has one eye covered. Basically.
Does she does, and she has floating green eye symbols all around her and eye tattoos because that's her motive. She's kind of a psychic. I sent the pictures. Right. She has an eccentric
Ate
afro,
it up.
and she's mostly in her yard clothes, which is just a shirt, a crop top, and two mismatched socks, and her usual jewelry. But the aim is for her to be. She's kind of creepy, but she has one dad joke, and she overuses it all the time. You'll hear it,
Yeah,
I promise.
I will admit Talah is
That's
the
Talah.
first. That is Talah. Talah is the first drawn character I've seen for this game. And like I had to stop everything. I was like, oh shoot, like texting the other writers, texting Alistair, texting Zoe. We actually have a game. Like I know I've been writing shit for a year, but like we've actually made a game.
The visual. Yeah.
This
Love
is
it.
the first realization of that.
It's the boot cut pants that are just
Right?
ate it
Oh my
up.
Love it. Love it.
Is the one socks higher than the other because you're in your yard and nobody's going to judge your sock choices? That's my favorite part
It's
on
two
your
different
yard.
put on socks.
Not the different
Yes.
foot of socks.
I'm not gonna put on two things with a socks in my yard. So why?
Mm-mm.
Fair.
You know, now that you did that, I'm gonna 100% have to draw Deacon Devine with his priest garb as his going out clothes and in yard clothes. God knows how that's gonna look.
Please
God
put him in
knows.
a wife beater. Just put him in a wife beater. I'm just asking for me. I'm
All
just asking for me.
Why did we on cargo shorts?
I don't know if he does get yard clothes, but
Yeah, he does as a scammer.
fair. Okay, yes.
He does. He gets yard clothes as in the criminal class, and he get going out clothes being a foreigner.
Okay, this makes sense. So mystics get +1 to magic, and then as a natural mystic, you get 1 to all your soul scores. You said what background?
Suburb.
Suburban, which was what skills do you get from that?
Then one in stealth, and I think one in intuition.
Intuition. All right, and that's your character sheet done. You can fill
And
in
one in convince for suburb.
convince, stealth, and intuition are filled out. So where you'll see this shoot is a touchscreen and I touched it. Yeah, so you'll see the pluses to your rolls in the little box beside the name of the skill. And with that, we move on to Miguel.
And Julio.
Yes. Hello guys. My name is Miguel, he, him. My character is Taka Ochi, also he, him. Class Mystic, subclass Maroon, background Supernatural.
Ooh,
Ooh.
that's unhealthy.
The
That's unhealthy.
natural background, you get +1 to your magic. And you get to choose an extra magical or prayer an extra. You get +1 to your magic and you get to choose an extra mystic or prayer warrior ability. So I'm excited to see what you do with that. Maroons, based on the fact that they are a kind of sturdy athlete warrior-based magic class, just based on Maroons in Jamaica's history, they get +1 to body. They do also get +1 to magic. So you get +2 to magic, and then all your body skills gonna be 1 to start. I think that's it.
So the magic ones, everything else in the body.
Let me touch on this is mainly just because the mystics, we have 2 mystics. The abilities you chose, because I was a bit concerned when creating the abilities how one may be looking better than the other, but it didn't seem that there was a monopoly on the abilities that look good. Jen, can you just touch on the abilities that you chose for Talah?
So for Talah, I chose Area of Harm in the the emotional damage direction, and I chose Telepath.
Yeah.
So I'm going full psychic then.
Yeah, so you imagine Talah as a sort of psychic, especially since natural mystics have a vibe sense where they can sense magic around them within 30 feet. So you have a sort of medium or a sort of seer, basically. Whereas Miguel, with your maroon sturdier mystic, what skills did you pick?
I believe I went with an auto projectile and I think
Teleport. Definitely, you were.
Yeah, I want to teleport.
And maybe someone. I don't know if you stuck to someone. I know you're eyeing someone.
Yeah, yes, and someone. Thank you for remembering.
All right, let me just jot those on your sheet. Teleport.
Mystic is completely different playstyle.
Yes. And projector. Yeah, so it's a very offensive play style where yours is a sort of knowledge-based, see what's happening play style, Jen. All right, let's move on to Cookie.
It is me? Oh my goodness, crazy.
Demon.
Okay. It's it. I'm looking at a thing. Okay, Jack. Hi. Sorry, that was my thumb. Hi. I'm Cookie. Oh no, I pressed the button. God damn it. Sorry.
Oh no, not the picture. The what?
Phone.
Not again.
Oh no. Oh jeez, Louise. I'm sorry. Okay. We're all good. Hi. This is why I hate mobile. My name's Cookie. I also go by the handle Hachikoek or Hachi. My pronouns are she, her. And my character is March. I don't know, it reminded me of Stomp, and so I had to go with that. And their pronouns are pretty much anything, but they tend to default to she and they. Well, you can call her anything, really. Oh, right, character background.
Well,
so March is hello?
The class and subclass.
Okay, so March is the Lawkeeper class, and they are a fireman because they are huge.
You just made me realize something. I need to change this to Firefighter. There we go.
Now you're a man.
Neutral.
Man.
All right, and what background did you choose?
Farin.
Farin.
I can't be anything else. I spent too much time in Farin. I cannot roleplay.
Yeah, your Cookie did
born
spend
and
a lot
raised
of
in
time on
Jamaica.
that. It's fair.
It would be so bad.
All right, and you also had a picture. I don't know if
I did. Hold on, let me post it in the chat. Chat.
I got some
Mobile
real
is
good character
awful.
art. from the people playing, and it swell up my head. I'm not gonna lie, swell up my head.
Photograph. Give me my new.
I am attached to Talah. I have become attached to Talah.
All I have is just bare references. All I have
Okay.
is references. I'm so desperate for just
That
put that to
dream.
pencil.
Okay.
I'm desperate to see it, girl.
I need a man.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go back to church
No,
with this one.
let's march.
My
Amen to that.
Nice. Chef's kiss.
Mother.
yeah. So there's March. There's Firefighter.
Mother.
They are big, just a big, like humongous, quite the giant. But also very like, despite the kind of tired, done with life, massive, could probably crush you with a hug vibe.
Mm.
March
Mm.
is pretty sweet. Kind of got like nice auntie vibe. She just, is sleep deprived, but she's like,
There's a very
okay,
tired,
thank you.
nice auntie.
A very tired, nice auntie kind of vibe, basically.
Hard working auntie.
Very hard working, has seen some stuff, because we all know firefighters don't just fight fire, they seen some stuff, right? Like before you hit the ER, so like, yeah, just a whole lot of that. So
And
yeah.
remind me, you March became a firefighter in Jamaica as well?
No, they were a firefighter from where they were before they came to Jamaica.
So when okay. I will get into that in the story. And finally, let's introduce from JTT RPGN, where we met Kandice.
Hey guys, I'm Kandice, but I also go by Dream, she, they pronouns. My character is Deliarah Delmar. She, her, she's a politician, opposition subclass. And oh wait, don't know what party she's in. Character background, she's from the suburbs. Yeah. That's it.
You did mention not knowing what political party she's in. So she's a
Yeah, which
politician.
one? Yeah, she's the opposition. So which one is the opposition in this game? Because I know you gave me PLP, JNP.
It was hold on because I don't want the actual political parties to come for me. It's not mentioned in the
Exactly.
book yet. It was just now that we're playing, I realized I need to like name the political parties. So there's the Jamaica National Party and the People's Labour Party. Honestly, I'm just going to flip a coin to see which one is in charge, or you can choose. It really it does not matter. There we go.
I mean,
Heads is the PLP, tails is the JNP. If I get it.
okay. Taking PLP.
Right. So
Whatever that
no,
is.
heads is the one that is
Oh.
lower. So you are JNP. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It probably will never come up, but I just want so I'm gonna put under
just in case.
contacts, I'm gonna just put JNP party. Politics.
I know my comments.
Right. As a politician, their class has a bit of a difference from the other classes because you're the only one that gets a -1 to anything. So you get a -1 to body scores.
Oh no.
But what that does mean is that you get a 2 to mind.
Oh, my what do you call it? Starting the skills I chose was political influence, and let me tell you something.
Yes.
Yeah.
With political influence, I think you just basically mind control somebody. You just take over the action. And with let me tell you something. Do I not have let me tell you? Oh, it does. you get to roll to have the attacker hit somebody else. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I do remember
Yeah.
making that. Um, guys, for your on your sheet, I realized the autofield I had put more armor on y'all than you have. So keep clothes on because you have on clothes, but I'm gonna switch them over to no helmet, no shield. I think most of y'all don't have any protective clothing. I think Cookie does.
Yeah,
Cookie.
March is always in their uniform, pretty much. They just kind of pull the jacket part off and tie it around their waist.
So protective clothing. All right. That's us. And that's the intros
wait.
out of the way. I think that's all the
forgot.
character sheets out of the way.
Wait, I forgot the skills.
Go again.
I forgot the skills.
You forgot the skills.
Mm-hmm.
Those are included in the class that you pick. I wanted to avoid having games that stopped where you had to fill in the skills separately from anything else.
Those are detection, the highlighted ones. I don't know.
Oh, that came in super muffled.
Apologies. I don't actually know what my skills are. Is it the highlighted ones? I see block and
In the mic
detect.
one more time.
I don't actually know what the March's skills are. I mean, I have an idea, but I didn't.
Anybody hearing actual?
It doesn't know what March's skills are.
Oh,
Yeah.
you picked them yet? Oh, okay.
Yeah, she was asking if it's the highlighted ones.
Yeah. Oh, I'm going to need to make that. I realized in the sheet. So it's the one under. It's the one in yellow. The number in yellow, red, and green. So the numbers beside the words in color. I might need to change that layout a bit to make it clearer. You can put comments if you have suggestion on how the layout could improve for the sheet. But this is the latest iteration of it, not final. So I'm still up for any changes. All right.
Am I able to pick protect and serve?
Go again.
Am I able to pick protect and serve?
Yeah.
Okay, this one. I don't know what the other one yet.
I also protect and serve. Yeah, you can pick those, I think, off screen. You don't need them right now until like a launching. I don't even mind if you pick it after the story begins, just like based on what's most convenient.
Okay.
Under each class, there is a sort of introduction to the character. So after we set the stage of who is what, each class has a set of questions that would help form a unifying story. So after all the introductions are out of the way, we ask a few questions just to connect your character to the wider group. And some of the connections for criminal are: one party member covered for you in the past, who was it and why? So to Topaz, one party member would have covered for Devine. Who is the most likely one? And yeah, it's like
That's a question. I'm leaning towards a politician.
Makes sense.
I'm leaning towards a politician.
right. So Delilah or Deliarah. Is it Deliarah?
Deliarah.
Deliarah. I'm
But
leaning
remember,
towards
it said
Deliarah.
people. Okay, yeah.
And you guys get to determine what the cover was, what was covered up, or at least
All
why.
right. I guess I'd have to give like a bit of a background of what he does while he's in the criminal class.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Deacon Devine is well known for laundering money out of the church. So
Oh.
he's quite wealthy. He's not one church, by the way. He launders money out of almost any ministry he's attached to. So I'm thinking that Deacon Devine would have sent a pretty decent donation to
Ah,
a good chunk
Deliarah
of
campaign.
donation to
Oh,
my politician friend here.
Mm-hmm.
What you feeling? You feeling that?
Yeah, you can work. I can work.
all right, that works. And then a second question is: in the past, you stole something from a party member. What was it?
sounds-
And
that
do they
sounds-
know you did it?
Oh, that sounds very convincing. Feeling? Deacon? Sounds about right. Um, mm, I am feeling,
Start with who you'd have stolen from. Most
I
likely.
feel, Miguel, remind me what your character name is.
Taka.
Hmm?
Taka.
Taka?
Taka. Taka, yeah.
Taka. I'm feeling that he's quite the collector, and he would have stolen something relating to maybe a tribe that you're attached to or whatever. I just feel like he somehow managed to snab something that would be, historically relevant to your group of people. And you probably know, but you're not sure is who.
I want to put my hand up. I know I'm not supposed to necessarily jump in, but I have a story seed for that. I'm just going to put a note down for what I'm thinking. Anabeng. You can let me know if that's
It's literally anything culturally significant. Remember, he's a foreigner. So if anything that is like Jamaica lore, African lore, no.
or Miguel, if you had something else that would make sense. Or if
That
you're
I
trying to
would.
remember what Abem was.
What is that?
That's the horn. That's the horn that the Maroons blow.
And a bang.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna share screen. I have to share screen for it.
What does it do?
That's how they communicate.
It's a ceremonial horn, isn't it? It's not
Yeah.
ceremonial.
Yeah, a
Yeah, it's
ceremonial horn.
them doing
So
And
to
then
be
the
something
one
clear,
at a war.
made out of cow horn.
okay, and it was stolen from me.
Horn was.
I don't know if it maybe I don't know if it's stolen like from you or from like the tribe you're associated with. Since it's like a communal horn.
Okay, who's stealing the horn here?
The deacon.
Do I have the horn and the deacon is stealing the horn from me?
It doesn't have to specifically be you. Maybe it's just
Yeah.
So it's not happening yet. It's setting a sort of historic precedent of what may have happened. So she had a story seed where it is in the past they stole something from a party member.
Okay.
So you were the party member picked, and then I pitched that it could be an abeng. But you could also, if there is something else that may have been stolen that you wouldn't have noticed, then that's
fine. So that's fine. So the deacon stole my abeng.
Yeah, and then there's a second question of whether or not the party member would have noticed. I'll allow you to answer if you would have noticed this was missing or if you are sort of clueless about it.
I'm clueless.
You're clueless.
I saw that coming.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. I think that's fun.
What I'm going to do is hop over to the Mystic class, and I'm going to allow Miguel in this case to answer. I'm just going to do 2 questions per Mystic. Someone once asked you to cast a spell on one of your party members. Who was the party member and what was the spell? Or as put that to who asked you to cast it?
I don't feel safe.
The other mystic asked for to cast it.
Talah,
Okay.
for sure.
What would
Other
it have been?
the other mystic asked me to cast it on the who was the
The Abeng?
no the tank build, the one with the picture that we saw a while ago, the firefighter.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
March.
March. So the other mystic asked me to cast something on March, and the thing they asked me to cast was am I limited to the abilities that I have right now, the 3 abilities?
Pitch it first and I'll let you know if it's broken.
It's broken. The one in it to teleport March somewhere.
All right. March. Okay, actually, let me save that until I get to you. Actually, I wasn't going to details about that yet. But yeah, we can have Talah having asked you to teleport March for whatever reason. It could be something sinister, or it could be as easy as trying to just escape playing fair. Since that was a long question, what I will do is allow the other mystic Jen to answer the other 2 questions, especially since
All right.
it leads to
oh my
not a
god.
her story.
10 out of 10.
So, Jen, the powers that be
Huh?
have informed you to protect one party member. Who is it, and how are you responding to these instructions?
Hmm. That's tough. That's tough. With the powers that be, huh? Could tie it into that same. Who is it and how? Let's say they told me to protect the preacher,
The
right? The
criminal,
man of
I
God.
should say, the
Yeah.
criminal,
The chopper.
right?
Like,
No, yeah, that's
there's
what they
what?
told me to do. Because he's a
Damn.
man of the cloth. And,
Right.
repentance.
And how
Right?
are you responding to these instructions?
Talah says, fuck no.
Talah
That man
said,
shady.
Talah said, quick suck your mother.
That's exactly what she said. She's like, okay, brother. And he
Second
does not
question
do
for
that.
you. You are sensing a strong spiritual aura from one party member.
Mhm.
Who is it? And is that omen good or bad?
Mhm. The other mystic,
Mm-hmm.
and let's call it good. Because let's say that she's not really met any other mystic outside of her mentor.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, she's getting a good omen about meeting another mystic, even if they're not the same type of mystic as she is. She thinks she could learn from them or something.
Right.
At least the omen, not the omen, the good vibe.
Yeah, you get a feeling of like this is a peer that you could learn from Taka.
Mm-hmm. Talah and Taka.
Yes, when y'all submitted names, I was like, okay,
Delightful.
all right.
Delightful.
With that, I'll go to the politician because it's right there.
Quick question before we continue.
Hmm?
For those of us who don't have like character images with names on it, can we just like drop in the chat the names of our characters? Because I'm starting to forget.
Yes. Each person can drop in their character name in the chat. That way, it will be tagged to
Name and class.
Yeah.
So we at least know.
Yeah. I think when I do the video, I have the options to put like name, class, and well, right there, but it's a lot to remember in media res. All right.
And that is a very
Well,
Jamaican name.
Actually let me just go to the Lawkeeper. Sorry, I just realized I used to do it in an order. So let me do this real quick. Lawkeeper, 2 questions. You helped save a party member. Who was it and how did you help?
Let's see. Who did I say? Nope. 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 Well, it's gotta be the politician.
I knew it.
I felt it.
Fair.
I felt it. I felt it.
Nobody
bet
else
money
makes
on it.
sense to me. Nobody. I have to answer the second question, but like no one else but the politician makes sense for this one.
Makes sense.
It could be a case where maybe like during a campaign or something, there was a bit of like a accident
Wink,
at
wink, nudge,
homegirl.
nudge.
Just, I don't know, tore the car door off and dragged the politician or something.
Damn. She heavy like
Oh.
When I
that.
tell you homegirl is big and beefy, she's like a
Well,
whole
with my
thing.
-1 body, that would check out.
Actually, Candice,
My
let me
God.
know if you're okay with this based on your backstory. But I'll say
Oh yeah,
when you woke,
wash
you,
the shirt.
yeah, when you like
Woke up.
came to near a
Mm-hmm.
specific river, a specific flat bridge,
Flatbread.
yeah, you saw March. So Deliarah,
You're.
Hilarious.
If you want to call her Delilah, that also works because remember that's her nickname. Because everyone's like, what the hell? That's too much to say. Why not just name her Delilah?
Delilah,
And
you
now I'm going to
saw
forever remember
March.
Deliarah.
I'm going to be thinking delirious, honestly.
Jesus.
So,
I was
yeah.
thinking Deliarah
Ooh.
from
that would check out for her backstory. To be honest,
I was
I will be
thinking-
honest.
No.
I don't know if it's important, but I would say that like March in full uniform is very like androgynous. Like you do not know what you're looking at. Like with the full suit and the helmet and everything, you do not know what you're looking at all. So like
Love
yeah.
to see it.
Amen.
We love to see it.
And we are living.
And finally, well, final question for you, Cookie. In the past, you've given a warning to one party member. Who was it and what was the warning?
Talah. We're playing with
What?
fire out the
You know
the
what?
like big giant auntie just says, "Do not play with fire outside. It will catch something. You see how close you are to this to
There.
this light pole. It's made out of wood. Don't do that."
Yeah,
Yes,
just
indeed.
told you not to play with fire.
Yeah, she literally just told you not to play with fire.
Canon.
Yeah. That does
Just
sound
look at
like
this
something
young
someone would
lady. I
do.
said, do not play with
It's
fire.
literally like young lady vibe.
Canon.
All right. And
Yep,
finally,
that's it.
Candice, 2 questions. A grant you signed off on helped a party member. Who was it and what was it for?
I feel like considering the Deacon Devine squandered some money to me, it would make sense that it was a grant for that for
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
They were the white
What
man
was
with
it?
the holy mackerel.
What was it for? What's something Deacon Devine wanted?
All right, so like
That's the
he's very much a
question.
he's very much a collector of antique goods. So it could very well be for, some expensive painting. It could very well to like buy something out the museum so he can carry back
Go
home
to the Maroon village,
The
pick up
grant is
something,
under the
come home.
church's
things,
name.
you know.
The grant is
Okay.
under the church's name.
Yeah, maybe the grant allows churches in certain constituencies
To just go off tax-free.
to be able to collect historical things from communities as a way to preserve them, you know, because the church is all about preservation.
You gave the churches permission to colonize.
What cooperation?
Corruption in this room is
Oh my god.
No, sir.
But the cover for it is that, you know, because these communities are endangered. We know they're dying out. So in order to preserve,
It's
It
wild
truly
to
is
me.
giving colonizer. It's truly giving colonizer.
It's wilder
Oh,
to
white
me
man.
because that we got here because Topaz unknowingly made her character white. So Devine, this southern white man, was just giving her a grant to just go into these historic and black places to just like pick and choose.
we're
Oh
preserving
my
history.
God.
It's
We're
preservation.
giving flavor days. We're selling back out to our people.
No, that's crazy.
All right, and I'll allow you to choose because I'm going to ask you one more of these questions. I'll just allow you to choose which one. There's one where you would tell the truth from a party member, and one where a party member is your key demographic. You have a preference for any?
I'm gonna say I withheld the truth
All
from
right.
a party member.
So who was it? What was withheld? And do they know at this point?
Oh, sorry. When you were saying party member, I was thinking of in my political party back up.
Yes. That does
Um,
remind me that stick up in that I should change the name of this, like the groups that you're traveling for this game to something like squad or crew, because party, especially since there's a politician class, can have a double meaning. But like squad, I
We'll
think.
party them, you know, if you
I
get an
personally like the
information.
confusion.
You personally like what?
I personally like the confusion.
Ah, yes, chaos
Jesus
queen.
cookie. Jesus cookie.
Yes. So do you still want it if it's a party, if it's a squad member here?
Okay, one party member is in your key demographic, you said. Have you I'm gonna go with the key demographic one.
Okay, so one party member is in the key demographic. Who is it?
The Maroon.
And the Maroon is in your key demographic.
Yeah.
Have you done anything to garner their support? So Taka is the type of votes that you want.
That's you.
Hey, yo, there's so much tea in this party. It's insane.
So Deliarah's key demographic are like, you know, not in the, I mean, communities that are kind of dino. And yeah, she has gone around to garner support, like to help build up, preserve their heritage, and you know, the whole grant that she passed for the church ties into that. But yeah,
of course.
Yeah, her key demographic is, and so all the Maroons, all the, I don't know, Germans in them corner that everyone, German, everybody that's
like the remote places.
Yeah. She just collecting them up. She goes around campaigning like, I'm for you people. You're forgotten, but I will never forget you guys. You know,
especially with that paycheck you signed.
But not forgotten.
Crazy.
So yeah,
okay, I'm here for it. I'm liking what you've given me to work with so far. I'm gonna just launch into the story. Just to
wait, before you launch into the story, what about that spell?
Spell?
Yeah.
Oh, the teleport.
Yeah.
Teleport. Somebody asked.
Yeah, this should get our airfare covered. Like, we gotta know.
A teleport spell would have been requested to be cast on you. I will allow y'all some freedom. As a matter of fact, Cookie, since you are the main person affected by this. I'll allow you freedom. Jen, I will allow you to state what the intent was in the casting of the spell.
So I was thinking it had to be like maybe she got tired of being lectured about fire. And she was not setting any fires. It looked that way. She swears it looked that way, but she was not setting any fires. She said maybe asked him to teleport her like a couple miles away so she can just get some peace and quiet.
Mm-mm.
That's the best. Or maybe teleport her to somewhere that she's needed. She's a firefighter, right? Maybe like
Just
in an
like,
emergency.
Get rid of auntie real quick, right?
yeah, just get her to somewhere where she's actually needed.
Mm.
So Cookie, I'll allow you to decide how that terminate. Actually, I'll let the dice decide. Miguel, would you have helped them with this request at all?
Sure, yeah.
I'm going to need you to roll me 1d8 plus magic. In the roll dice with friends. The D8 is the orange one that has 8 on it. Cookie, I'm going to allow you to choose how, if you would have seen this coming or how you'd have been resisting this. So
Completely off guard.
okay.
Completely and utterly off guard. And I can guarantee you that wherever March ends up, the response is immediately, Jesus!
All right. I'm going to ask Miguel to roll the D8 plus magic, and I'm going to ask you to roll 1d8 plus dexterity, just to see if actually no. First, roll strength contested, 1d8, and then add your strength to it, because he would have to pull you in.
Oh, that's a lot of weight.
Hard.
Mm.
So
Yeah,
name yourself in the roll dice with friends group. Miguel, I'm going to ask you to roll the d8, and
I had 10 in March is actually closer to 7 feet than anything, like high 6 foot something.
Come
Cookie,
again?
please.
Oh.
Cookie,
She probably
please.
like
Closer to
bump
how
every
tall?
time she walks through a door, she bumps the top of it. Like, ow, right? I forgot to bend. Oh,
No,
My girl giving conic height.
I'm not seeing dice
When
rolls.
Talah, when Talah's tired and her little legs are hurting, she just hang on to her arm.
Hi.
just
So I'm not
rest
seeing
on her
dice
biceps,
rolls.
bro.
Are we going to the
Yeah,
division after that?
It could be a case where there's advantage because she's just unaware of everything. So even if you catch like a tank off guard, once they're off guard, it could be easier to get the advantage, you know?
I'm gonna send you the dice, Miguel.
The doy.
Is
So
it
the
in
last
chat
WhatsApp
maybe?
is where the dice roller is. I'm gonna send it again in the group.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot to mention while you're doing the dice thing. So
Well,
like,
you were supposed to be also doing a dice thing. Strength.
oh wait, oh strength.
Yeah.
What am I rolling? A D8
Yeah.
or
Okay, so what am I doing now?
So the
What do
dice
you
rolls
have?
in this game are mostly for using a D8. It is mostly because 876 was something that we wanted to incorporate before, and then I don't think I incorporated it much, but then so much of the system got stuck on a D8 that I just had to keep it. So what you're going to do is click on the dice and then click on roll it, and it will give you a
Your
result.
name.
But change your name in it to your character's name, so it's easier for me to track who's doing what.
Gotcha.
Jesus?
So
So I
Mars
go
got an
Taka.
8.
I just click the 8 dice, right?
Yeah.
And then I hit roll.
And
That's it?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, but y'all, I think, have pretty similar strength. So take that roll. One of you rolled that 8, which is March. You're going to take that roll and add your skill to it to get the total. But March rolled maximum on a dice. How you level up in Duppies and Gunmen is not by fighting per se. But when you roll a dice, if you get the lowest number on the dice, which is the 1, or the highest number, you mark experience. So
So just have
Oh.
experience.
yeah, when you get 10 experience, you level up. So in your case, Cookie, I'm gonna just show you right where it says EXP. You mark experience and you just keep putting the counter up until you hit new level. So you're at 1 XP.
Hold on. Looking for it. Max HP.
Miguel, what was your background, by the way? Because I don't think I added all the pluses to you yet.
My background is supernatural.
Super. Oh, so you do have all your pluses. Oh, so you only have +1 to strength, whereas Cookie has, I think, +1 as well. Yeah, so it's a pretty hard battle, but Cookie, you shove Miguel off from teleporting you wherever. You can tell me how you do this, how it culminates after you see this Maroon pop out of the ether and then grab at you.
Okay, so the reaction still stands. That's very universal. The these niggas are just tug of warring right now. Like homegirl is like, I'm pushing this nigga away off of her. Like, get off of me, right?
I think it's fair to say, especially, yeah.
You know that screaming from the "Why are you running" meme? That's
Yeah.
her right now.
So I think like I don't know, like if you're brushing your teeth or something, and then you see a Maroon come, and behind them you see like just somewhere where there's
Actually,
a fire
I
is.
have an idea. I'm going
Yeah.
to say maybe it's a case where Talah wanted to do the whole thing with fire, noticed that there was a fire brigade person roaming around and wanted to get rid of her. And that's why she
That
was
makes
like, "Yo,
sense.
teleport this chick out of here," and it backfired. And that's why Talah got caught playing with fire.
Okay,
It all
so
just
let me
ties
set that
in.
up. So Talah, you always want to like I'll say it's while you and Taka are like exploring the mystic arts one day, and it always involves fire. There's just so much fire involved, and every time the smoke starts showing, like you hear, "Oh, you can't burn garbage at this time of night." March comes, and then you're like, "Hey, can you please just teleport her somewhere? Just get rid of her anywhere. I don't care." Taka tries this, conjures a portal. March, you're just brushing your teeth one day,
Reaching
man, your
out.
business. You see this Maroon man reach out of a portal. You just like scream, no, and just really quickly just push them back wherever they came from. The portal closes.
With some struggle, considering how close the numbers were.
Yeah.
Like
I
you're
just
really tussling. She's just
it,
freaking out.
it devolves to a slap fight at one point. And
We're still
and
like
then
cat
Taka is
slap
just
each other, and that's yeah.
it's just
On the other end.
No, I can imagine. I honestly see just March having some hefty ass hands.
yeah,
Like I think Taka is safe.
March is a
Talah is
giant.
just standing on the edge over there looking on him. All their eyes look unimpressed. Like,
Mm-mm.
what was that? What was that, brother?
Y'all frightened an African
Brother,
auntie. What happened? Okay.
what was that, brother?
Uh,
Ugh.
What was that?
God damn.
Talah is not impressed.
I'm just going to roll a d12 to see what time of
Oh
day
wait,
I'm going to
sorry.
start this.
I am kind of an old lady. Where do I put the tally for XP? Is it under max HP or
I changed
something?
it for you, but it's on the level on the sheet. So where the
Level.
sheet shows level, you see EXP. And it says use this drop down to mark experience. So on the where it has level, each one you can put 1 in the level box. But where it has experience on the level, Each time you roll a 1 or a maximum on the dice, just drop in
Oh,
your
got it.
experience.
That's pretty cool.
When you get 10 experience, you level up and you get to choose a new ability and push up 1 skill. Yes, 1 ability, 1 skill. Each
Why
class
is this
gets something.
Fireman versus Mystic thing so freaking funny, guy? Like I'm visualizing it like with animator brain, and I'm cackling internally. Man, whew. Roleplay is awesome.
All right, let me set a little bit of the scene. Feel free to talk amongst yourself as Andre rolls up his document, which he had moved from. Right, so with
You know
all
what else
the
I imagine? Talah watching all of this happening, just with a surprised Pikachu face. Yeah.
Repeat, baby.
Talah watching all of this madness unfold with like a giant African auntie smacking a Maroon, freaking out, and Talah's just watching with like the surprised Pikachu face. Like,
Actually, I should have asked that. The foreign that you're from is what country?
Africa. Where in Africa? I don't know because I'm very bad at the accents and it's very jumbled. So I'm just going to say a vague fictional part of Africa.
Yeah.
Just like how Jamaica is not a real place. Yeah.
Yeah, and just like how Africa is a country, not a continent. For some people,
Exactly.
just like you're from the country Africa, not the continent.
Exactly.
The country
That's
of Africa.
right.
Yeah, exactly. Because I noticed like the accent I'm pulling for March is like a mix of like Tswana that I'm used to and a little bit of Nigerian. It's just a hot mess.
Jesus.
Jesus.
All right.
Pretty much. Also, like, not Talis, sorry. March's dad is Jamaican, so that's how March ended up in Jamaica because bro is getting old, and she's just like, okay, I guess I'm leaving the motherland, and she just yeeted. I wish she teleported over there. That would have been really funny, but that's
That would
okay.
have, yeah, man, that would have saved a good couple $1,000 airfare.
Right? You know how
Yo,
much money it costs to fly from Africa to Jamaica is
Mhm.
We
insane.
all need
y'all
it.
are
Listen, she does
imagining
not
that
have
they
enough cows to cover the cost of the flight because we don't use, because Africa is a country, not a continent. We pay in cows, not in money.
y'all
Of
are
course.
imagining that the Maroon wouldn't try to do the same amount to teleport here. Or more because it's quicker. I know customs.
Oh my
Jano.
God.
Brother.